Hello. This is a finished project that was more complicated than I anticipated and than I wanted to be. So I have this wrong. This is the wrong circuit that you see here, and this is its cardboard circuit implementation actually. I had it before, but it's wrong. And I will tell you why it's wrong in a moment. But first, I will mention that this circuit, I use it already in a 9 volts. This is the transformer for the 9 volts that is going into there. And I can show you actually, it's working for more than an year. So it's if I'm switching it off, and on, come on, there. So it's is juggling between, and actually is doing the function by interrupting the power to, so on the same board is interrupting the entire power. So it's doing the job excellently. By the way, I thought on this circuit, and it worked from one go. And I put it there in on a cardboard as well, and it worked from one go. And I wanted to do the exact same thing here, but using 220 volts. As you can see here, I mentioned it from 240 volts alternative current, and it burned every LED, every LED, a ton of LEDs I burned. Actually, I can show you how many LEDs. You see? Many LEDs. The yellow ones I decided to not use the green ones, and I decided to use yellow ones. They are more expendable for me, at least for testing. And I have more than 10 LEDs burned, completely burned. And that's a shame because it's a waste of LEDs, which I care because I don't like to burn stuff. I want to be right from start. And this is the correct circuit, but for 220 volts. Let's do a test right now. Show you how it is working. And this is the wire that is going, and voila. And the lamp, and it got out from here. The lamp is off right now, as you can see, is off, and the red light is on. And when I'm switching, the green light will be on, and the lamp will go on. You see? Take. When I'm going off, the same thing. And yeah, it's a very simple circuit, but it got problematic because I'm using it at 220 volts. It blow up every LED that I put there, especially the green LEDs. The red LEDs were more resilient, but they burned after a couple of switches. When I was switching on and off, was actually burning the LEDs. If I wasn't switching on and off, they were functioning, but in the moment I was switching, they got spikes, I suppose, because is this continuation of the circuit inside this switch mode power supply, SMPS, that is then powering the LEDs, the power LEDs that are on the lamp itself. So yeah, this is it about the bad circuit. The good circuit is this one, and pretty much what I did. Let me put them side by side. I call this a branch. Probably I mentioned it already. Like one resistor and one diode, and this is a branch that is the two LEDs are linked to this branch. But here I used two separate branches of resistor diode per each LED, pretty much making the entire thing one branch in itself, and then the second branch with the LED. And this is exactly what you can see here. It's pretty obvious now. And also the difference between the circuit sizes. That's why probably I liked this one, because it was a bit more smaller and not that many components used. But this one is the correct one and is functioning, and this is now garbage. Well, I will dismember and I will recollect everything from it, including the metal pads that I have there. So yeah, I have, before I had 3 wires for the LEDs, as you can see, one negative common, the black wire was common, and 2 red wires. So in total it was 3 wires. But now I must have 4 wires per each, 2 wires per each LED, because it's the safer way, and this is the working way. So these are the gallium arsenide types of LEDs. The old type of LEDs, I have a small batch, 100 green, and I think it was 100 yellow ones from the 80s or 90s batches. Gallium arsenide technology. They work very well with calculations you find in the books. All the calculations for LEDs in the books and in the tutorials you see today, they are for this type of LEDs. But these LEDs are gallium nitride technology, and they are brighter, and the calculations for the LEDs are not really giving the same results, the same exact, specific, to the point results as with gallium arsenide, the old ones. So the new ones are better, way more better, but the calculations are different. I didn't really bothered with searching for a calculation how to calculate a new LED, but it suffice to mention that a new LED has a very low, extremely low current to work with. They are extremely sensitive to current, and they work with extremely low current, like I said, and I will prove it. You will see the difference between that and this. Right now here, what I actually noted here, the resistors I'm using are 310 kilo ohm, okay, kilo ohms, and they are very big resistors for LEDs, but Um, the old ones, they are very dim with this high value of resistors, but the new ones, they don't give a shit, because and they don't give a shit in in the good sense, because they are uh, the same brightness. They are illuminating the same with the same brightness as if I was putting 100 kilo or 50 kilo ohms instead of 310 kilo ohms, and even higher value resistance. If I'm putting it, they will maintain their luminosity pretty much on the same level. They will not dim very easily, as the resistance will decrease or increase. It's more algorithmic way of luminosity than linear. These LEDs are more linear, the old ones, but these are more logarithmic. I guess probably they have some linearity in them. I didn't test them for everything. I'm telling you my observations. Okay. I will probably in the future will test this specific detail, if how linear and how logarithmic are they. But from for a extremely large range of currents, they are staying bright, the same brightness, almost. Maybe the brightness will change, but very little difference, visible difference will be. So they are special. I love them. I actually love them more, and I like them more than the old ones, even though the old ones are more easy to calculate. But these ones are giving a much nicer result than those, and I will prove it. I will show you, actually. I will show you how this old gallium arsenide are behaving with the same resistors, like I told you, the 310 kilo. How you can barely see it, and how bright, and they don't give a fuck. This new one's gallium nitride. I will take out one LED. It's not powered right now, so it's safe to finger it. And by the way, about LEDs, I'm always respecting their marking, if you wish. I'm always leaving the longer lead for the positive side, and the minus lead smaller for the negative side. Even when I'm cutting, when I'm trimming down the LED, I'm always leaving it smaller the negative and longer the positive. Even if the wires, even if I have to elongate a little bit the wire, to drag the wire to reach it, I will bend the wire somewhere, but I will respect this configuration of longer and shorter. It's extremely easy to, even if I'm shortening it, it's extremely easy to identify it and to work, and especially to experiment with it. I've seen a lot of people, and I did it myself long ago, when I was cutting it exactly the same length, and then I didn't know which is which, and I did make mistakes. And I'm seeing on boards as well the same length of the pins. It's very easy to leave one leg longer than the other. It's very easy. and it's a good method of identifying brainless, without any thinking. You don't think, you just see it. That is positive, that is negative, that's it. So that's this is the gallium nitride technology, new lead. So these are gallium arsenide, which are the older leads, and the bent one is the negative, and the longer straight one is the positive. Nah, I usually don't, but yeah, it's not for staying here, it's just for now I'm plugging it in, and the LED is lit. Actually, let me try to, yes, you see it, even if the light from the, but do you see how dim and shitty it is? It's very dim. Check out this one, how bright. It's just white on the screen there. In reality, it's not white. It's pure red. It's very bright red. But this guy, you can see its color. Trust me, it's very dim. It's not even half of as dim as this one. It's like 1/3. No, 1/4 probably. So I will unplug it right now. It's unplugged. Now I'm taking it out, this yellow one, and I will put a green one just to show you. They have a small difference in voltage. This will be a bit more brighter or dimmer, we will see, than the yellow one. I don't remember. By the way, it wasn't touching my skin. It was a little difference, a little space there. All right, I will plug it in, and you don't even see it. Check this out. You don't even see it. You barely see it. It's so dim. It's so shitty. It's so... come on. And yes, you can say they are getting old. You can say they are getting old. But right now in this experiment, I'm using the same resistors, very high value resistors, effectively for both of them, and you can see the difference. This one doesn't give a shit, and because they work with very small or limited, if you want, very small currents, extremely small currents, with the same brightness, for a very large range of currents. But these ones are very picky. They really want only specific. You have to calculate it. If not, goodbye. Like you are seeing here. You see, he is on right now. It's not the light that is passing through the LED. It's actually the LED is getting green. Is illuminating a little, but so shitty, so shitty. So yes, that's I will power it off right now. I'm taking it off. So that's the difference between old version gallium arsenide and the new version of LEDs, new technology actually, gallium nitrides. These two. Alright, so now I'm preparing for the final montage, for the final, thing. I will have to move this switch in this hole, then wire, all those 3 wires you see there, these 3. And now what I'm doing, I already made this dressing. I put some isolation. I'm not sure how good you can see it. Yes, now you can see it. It's a blue wire, this guy. This is a very shitty wire that I have, but sometimes I'm using the isolation from it. I'm cutting out the wire and extract the metal wire from it. I throw it away because it's garbage. It's not good at all, for soldering at least. And I'm using the isolation tubes sometimes on legs, on pins, like I have right now. So this is having plastic isolation on top of it, and yeah, I will show you how I'm doing it. And let's see the focus. The focus is not focus now. You will not see much, but you will see something. So I'm cutting. Sometimes I'm trying to be a hero and cut a long wire, a long piece, but it's much more easier with smaller things. Yeah, you must have patience. And this is the wire from the inside. I'm not sure how well you can see it. I'm throwing it away because it's garbage. Yeah, I had it's breaking very easily, so it's not that practical to use it. So that's why this is the garbage. Instead of throwing it away, I'm repurposing it. So now I'm extracting the content inside, and this is practically a tube, a plastic tube right now. And this plastic tube, I'm trying to get everything out, not to remain anything here. Yeah, see, another wire. And this is how I'm doing it. Even though I have a little bit of soldering here, that is creating like a ball that is stopping, and is not good. Hopefully this file, it's very fine file. And what I'm doing, I hope you can see it, I'm forcing. They are pretty much the same, but the plastic is bulging, is enlarging a little bit. And voila. You see it? Yeah, I still have some remained. I couldn't take out everything. Yeah, well, we will live with them. And can you go? Come on. I have to hunt a little bit more for the wires inside. Yep, another one, motherfucker. And let's hope now will. Yep, it's better. Now it's better. This is it. So you see, nothing works from the first try. So pretty much I will push it. Huh? Did you see anything? So yes, this is how I'm isolating. This is a special isolation that I'm doing. I'm not doing it every day. And usually I'm not doing it. But for this thing that I'm doing here, I'm doing a special treatment. I'm isolating the legs because I can. And it's a bit more safer than the legs, you know, flying around naked. So I will stop right now and I will show you the thing after. And now I will film this historic moment when I will plug in the LEDs into the chassis, into the case. So what I did, I put an extra protection here for short circuit. It's enough, one of them and one of it, and the entire leg and both legs, the entire legs are protected with this insulator, a blue insulator. Do you see how beautiful and professional it looks? So yes, I had to desolder. You see, I had to desolder all of these three, insert the switch and resolder everything back. And now I'm on the point of mounting. I hope you can see. Do you see? There are two holes there, and pretty easy. It get into it pretty easy. I don't like it that easy to enter, but yeah, it's good enough. Come on. I know this one was harder to enter, and pretty much that's it, is it? And let me actually press it. By the way, it's not powered, so it's safe. So this is how it's looking from the other side. You see? Very, very beautiful. I like it. I love it. So, yeah, it's a bit. Do you see this little? Yeah, I suppose. Oh, the wires. Yeah, probably like this. It's fine. Yeah. Everything mushed, pressed inside. This is the high, what is called? High precision, high technology, ultra mega technology. A blimp of cement, and I have a mark here. It's the only mark that is telling me this is the end. And did I do it on the camera? I'm not sure because this is pretty big. Let's see. Now where are the screws? Yeah, that's it for the installment. I will show you when it's working. So yes, now it's mounted, and voila, how beautiful it is, huh? Actually, I can film it like this. I bent it I bent it away. Actually, it was good to be away. 1 second, like that. And stop trembling. And when I'm pressing the button, the green LED is on. Look how beautiful. When I'm pressing the button, the red LED. Ah, so cool. Yes. So this was the entire project, actually. About 2 bloody LEDs to switch when the light is on and off. So yes, it's working absolutely amazing, and is looking very good, actually, and is looking very futuristic. Is adding a lot of featuring. And I don't know, I like it. It's cool. It's more like a spaceship. It's more like, no, not really spaceship, but like something serious, like something professional. A professional lamp for professional people that has 2 indicator LEDs. Very, very awesome. And an aerial shot from afar to see it, like a 3D preview. See it? And let's see if, yeah, it's good. So this is how it's looking from afar. And that is not flickering in reality, but on camera only. And it's about the frame rate. So yes, this is it about aerial view of it. It's looking very, very futuristic. Like I said, it's very cool, very cool. I love it. Right, thank you. That's it for this project, and I'm extremely happy it worked. I will repeat again the same circuit doesn't work for DC and AC. That was the very big difference. So I had to resync the circuit for the AC. And yeah, that's this is it. Let me open it again. Right, cool, eh? I'm not sure how good it is looking on camera, but in reality that bright LED is not flickering at all. On the camera it is flickering, but in reality is not, and is looking okay. Is looking okay. Is feeling okay, and it's a feeling. All right, that's it. Thank you very much, and I hope you are happy as I am because this is working. I know it's a small thing, but happiness is about small things. If you didn't know that, learn from me. Goodbye, and see you on the next project. Bye.